What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Philly Music Man. I'm back with my man Izzie fareal, aka Rain Man.
Right.
What's good with you, brother?
Great, man. We out here, you know, beautiful day. We supposed to shoot a video today. It ain't go down, but I'm looking forward to this evening. I'm there eating that's gonna whoop Arsenal ass. I said so.
That's what's up. Well, shouts out to your cousin, most of all.
Yeah,
you know, we're going for something.
Man, like y'all might not know nothing about that, but my cousin's real sick, man. It's been getting a lot of people, you know, sending their blessings and all that through Facebook and all that. I appreciate it, man. Thank everybody. I
mean, I do a lot of interviews at a time. We got to keep it real because we all got families and friends, and we got to be concerned for one another. So definitely want to give a shout out to him.
Y'all know how personal I am, so this is definitely, y'all hear the story of my music.
Definitely, most definitely. So shouts out to him.
Right.
Now, also on this hot day, see people, we put in work all the time. The weather don't keep us down.
Flaming out.
Definitely. Now, your music, R&B. I saw on Facebook how you got the Revolution hand now. What that mean?
Right. Man, I'm going another direction. It feels good to even talk about it, man. Just positive music, man. Positive message. The whole hand, if you go on my Facebook, man, Facebook / Izzie fareal SMG. If you go there, you'll see the hand like that, man. And that hand just means revolution. And that revolution to me just means it's time for a change, man. It's time for me to change the way I think. It's time for me to change the way I eat. Change everything, man. I've changed my eating patterns, my thinking patterns. Now my music is getting somewhere to the point there's no cursing. I released 3 records so far off of the R&B project. No curses in them. And it's just good music.
So you mean tell me that you're going to be like another KRS-One or Chuck D from Public Enemy?
You know, I've been hearing that term, neo-soul or backpacker. I embrace it. Let I be whatever you say it is, as long as I'm comfortable and I feel good about the message. Because I think it's too much music. Pardon me, not too much music. I think it's too many artists not bringing anything to the game. It's no disrespect to the people that make party music or none of that, because we need that. You're not all serious all day, but I think it's not enough people taking a stand. It's a lot of stuff going on we can speak about. It's a lot of kids, a lot of young boys, a lot of girls out here that's misled. We can talk to these people, man. I think it's the job of the lyricists. Everybody that can spit extraordinary, I think you have a job, man, to put out a music with a purpose.
So saying that, okay, I like how you said music first. So now you're saying, okay, you look at yourself out at the role model now. You got kids out here listening. You got people that listen. So you want to give them a message, just a bunch of crap they hear.
Right. Like the project covers everything from your diet to politics to just relationships. That's why it's called bullshit, because that's the bullshit to everything else, the drama, the everyday 9 to 5. It covers all of that, man. And you know, I want people to know I definitely changed my whole way. Meaning my diet and all that. I don't eat meat. I'm strictly fruits, vegetables, water.
Talking about the weeds that we just learned.
Yeah, like I even was telling my brothers about smoking weed, man. It's a lot of debate, you know, been for years. Is weed wrong? Is weed good? It's not wrong with weed. There's many health benefits. You know, it helps in many ways. But you got to know, when you light something on fire, that's smoke. We all know you die from smoke inhalation. You got to look at firefighters. When they go in to fight, to fight the fire, they don't die from the fire usually. They die from the smoke inhalation. So you got to just really think about it. There's nothing wrong with weed. It's the smoke itself. So I'm not telling y'all to go get some weed and eat it, but if you're going to do the wrong thing, learn how to do the wrong thing the right way. Right.
Now also, I just saw on Circuit Breaker TV about Reed Dowd. Finally, after 2 years, my blog, that is, I put up on YouTube about y'all 2 freestyle. He finally said something about, what was it about that video that he said about you that you might say you understand or not?
Shout out to my brother, man. That was grown man B.I. Shout out to Reed Dowd. He got in front of the camera and he kept it 100. He basically was just like, I'm his brother. He's old here, and we all got emotions, man. And to make a long story short, it's the last time I'll ever speak on this. When you got somebody that you grow up with, that you with every day, you know, thick and thin, he hungry, you feed him, you hungry, he feeds you, that type of relationship, and then get to a point where just one day in the blink of an eye, you have no type of connection with this person. You can't call him, you can't see him. It'll bring out the worst thing, man. And for a minute, it brought out the worst in me, but I think it needed to happen. Because, you know, it's a lot of times we go through stuff with people and we never speak our mind. They don't know how you feel. And a lot of people would say stuff, you know, like, oh, look what he doing, look what he did to y'all, it wasn't right, but they never stood up. You know what I'm saying? They never voiced their opinion to the public, which is cool, but I think it's corny to do it in private, in front of you know, your rapper crew and then get on camera and be like, shout out to him. You know, but we grown now, man. Shout out to Reed Dollars. We over that. We done did records. We're about to do another one. That's on my freestyle mixtape about to drop. We're working on. It's me, him, and my man Blue Chronic. Most wanted. It's gonna be called Animal Hoppers. Yeah.
What's up? Yo, what you think about Jada Kiss trying to get a label with Rain? Not Rain, excuse me. Trying to get a label with Cosmic Kev to sound fully ours, and do you feel that you should be a part of it?
Honestly, I think it's a great look. I think shout out to Meek Mill, shout out to Young Chris, shout out to Tone Trump. They the dudes that's in the forefront. I don't care if you don't like them. That don't have nothing to do with it. They're at the forefront of Philly. They got a lot of eyes on the city. So I think when situations like that come with Jada Kiss, I think it's beautiful. I think it might work out, you know, for the best, because it's a lot of people who got talent. Me though, like I said, my life is in a whole different direction, man. Everything I do has to have a message, has to be soulful. And you know, to be signed to a label, you have to adhere to a certain regimen.
Right.
You might have to make a club song. You might have to. I'm not at that point. I'm in a point where I just want to feed my people good messages, man, and good music. So for me, it probably won't be the best move. I could probably see me with probably like a Duck Down Records. If you don't know who that is, Google them. They've been around for years doing the independent. I could see me in a situation like that before I see me with Jada. No disrespect to him, but I just got a different message. I can't see my message on D Block Records, or you know what I'm saying? It just probably wouldn't be right. Okay,
now you just made a good point. You said Ducktown Records. So you talking about rappers like Common, Jeff, To Live Quiet. With your style now, not to cut you off, but your style now, somebody that signed, who you think you match up well with to do a song with?
I mean, off the top, it'll be one of my 3 favorites, man. It'll be either Joe Buttons, it'll be this cat named Shot Stimuli. I think everybody should Google him. And my man Fareal. That's like the 3.
Yeah, Fareal. That's way back.
And all their music is real similar in the regard that it's personal in this lessons that we learn. You know, it's a lot of people that feel like they get preached to when they hear that kind of music. That's not for y'all. You know, I don't knock you for listening to Waka Flocka, but it's a good portion of people out here in the world that don't buy music no more because it's no music for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole crowd that I'm getting in touch with. The people that's not buying records anymore.
Now I just watched Lower Lux on YouTube. It might have been a little while he's on. But what's that young boy name again with T? I can't pronounce it. Sir. Yeah, I want to disrespect him by saying his name wrong. But they made a comment. Two Sir said made a good comment. He said the rappers of today, the rappers of the past bound. The rappers of today will be kind of a mismatch because now the rappers they entertain as bound.
Right.
Do you feel that he's right on that level?
Yeah, I think it's good and it's pros and cons with anything. I think that's good in that regard, but I think the con of that is y'all are more entertaining because y'all get time to shout to Kaboom. He brought this point up. Y'all get to study your opponent. They might be like today, 3 months from now you're battling whoever. Yeah, you got 3 months to Google this dude, to find out his girlfriend's first name, any dirt that you can find, that's what you got time to do. And I think in that regard, the battle game is kind of lacking because, my era, Too Off the Streets and all that, we didn't know who he was battling. And shout out to Big Star. He was like, we're going to battle tomorrow. And then it was like, Reed, you gonna battle him. Rain, you gonna battle him. We got battle whoever in the room. So I can't really relate to the new cats that get a year to study their opponent. No disrespect to them, but that's just not how we did it. Now
I'm gonna give you 3 names of rappers that's battle rappers. Right. Now you all time my favorite, but these 3 rappers I'm gonna give them respect. They bad.
Right.
I want you to answer how you feel you match up with them and what you feel you can do with them.
You mean song-wise?
No, battle. No song, because a lot of these cats don't even make songs.
All right.
But,
let's go.
And I say they don't, but let's say Math Hoffa, Lower Lux, Iron Solomon, and I can't leave this man out, your man, Murda Mook.
I mean, honestly, I put it like this. Dudes like Murda Mook, shout out to him. I know him, so the respect he got for me and I got for him don't even, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of to a point that if Mook was out here in Philly today and something bad was going to happen to him, I wouldn't let it happen, and vice versa if I was in New York. So I would have to exclude him. I really wouldn't battle him. That man showed me more love than most rappers ever showed.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to him.
Them other 3 guys, shout to Solomon. I would battle him, though, and that's a done. Like, he's hot. He's a good rapper, but I whoop his ass. Mad Hoffa, he's nice. I like his whole bully technique, but that don't work on everybody. I'm from Philly, baby, and I'm from New York. You can't bully a bully. I've been the bully that wanted to battle everybody, so you can't bully me. So chop his head off. Low Deluxe, that's probably the rapper out of them three that I respect the most. He's definitely a problem. But in that regard, if I'm going to get paid to come do what I do, not I got to do it because he's Low Deluxe and I'm Rain Man and somebody else going to make money and we just watch it. No, if it's going to go down the right way, I get bread, he get bread, chop his head off.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm not listening. That's what we're supposed to do.
Right, of course.
There's no way you're going to get on camera and say no man is better than you.
Right, and plus, I think that would been the best battle because you MTV battle champ.
Right.
And he's 106 part battle champ.
He's a problem.
Yeah, he's lyrical.
He's probably my favorite out of that, out of the three you named.
Yeah, you gotta give him respect, no doubt about that. That's what I like about you. You give give credit when credit's due.
And for the boy that he was with, Sue Surf, man, no disrespect to you, homeboy, but do your homework, man. There's no way that you can get on camera and disrespect a man you don't know nothing about. I heard the little fly, I don't know who he is. Like, all that's cool, but just Google Rain Man and you'll understand that I'm partial for the reason that you're battling. Understand that most of the battles you see on YouTube and all that, we started that. Wasn't nobody doing that before us. Understand you have to know who I am because I am the MTV battle champion. It may not mean nothing to you, but you gotta know who you talking about. I would never speak in a way that's shunning a man that I don't know nothing about him. So just do your homework, Playboy, because I'm a problem. You must not know.
No doubt, but shout out to Big Star because he was out before Smack even thought about being Smack.
And shout to Smack, man. Smack know what it is. Like, I don't understand how dudes like that can say stuff like that. Like, even if you don't know, just play like you know. Because if we here right now doing an interview and you say, boo boo bop, this guy, he's a problem, I'm going to have to be like, all right, that's what's up. So just give me my props, man, or I'm going to take my props. You're going to see, let Solomon or one of them take that back. You'll give me my respect then.
That's what's up. Now, shouts out to Cosmic Kev, always showing support.
Cosmic Kevin.
And all y'all the rappers, stop hiding behind the TV. Stop hiding behind the monitor and computers. Y'all say y'all like to rap with anybody, then step to my man and see how y'all sound on the CD.
Like, I want y'all to know, too, man, like, I don't, and I said this, and there's no disrespect, I love my city. I got to a point I didn't want to do music with nobody. I know my lane. I love myself. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm here for. And with that said, there's a lot of people I'm going to be working with. Shout out to everybody I've been politicking with. Shout out to Jack Frost. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Reed Dollar. Shout out to Blue Bonnet from Philly Most Wanted. Shout out to Tone Trump even, man. A lot of people may not know. I know Tone Trump before he was